Do you know when people making a New Year's resolution just after New Year, every day, if say 100 people sign in for something New Year's resolution, every day they fall off and off and off, and actually only 2% keep going for the first month. But even after the month and after the month, everybody, maybe one person from 100, will stay, keep doing New Year's resolution, what they promised for themselves. Did you ever was thinking, oh, I need to go back to gym? Or did you ever was thinking, I would love to lose weight, or I would like to find that new partner, or anything like I would need to do something, but times goes day even or two, and you're like, whatever, and it disappears. I was very much in the same time before. It was times when after my divorce, I actually felt pretty low, like very low. So, and I had my friends who was smoking, so we would smoke together, girly time. And then she goes, and I would not smoke, and I wouldn't care. And then she comes, or some other friends, this smoking by casual or special occasions. And I was like, times I was thinking, why am I smoking? I'm not really a real smoker or something like this, but I keep coming back because everybody does it. I'm like, and I will be doing it. And because I felt low, because after divorce, I become a single mom and everything was on my head, like, and I felt good what I done. That's it. I'm finished with that part. But actually, was a lot of negativity in my mind, in my life. I was kind of low about myself. How was that silly? How I was that stupid? What I did fall in love with a man who don't, all these things. What I really was a little bit actually not loving myself. Actually complaining and give out to myself. How did you dare to silly Billy? Why did you didn't? Da, da, da. And more I was pressurizing myself, more I actually was feeling low. Do you ever feel like you kind of give out to yourself? You kind of really blaming and really punishing yourself. And then you say, you know what? Oh, I maybe a little bit over at today. Okay, tomorrow I'm going on diet and I will do this and I will achieve what I want. But then, of course, next day comes and we're not doing it. And then what we do, we start to give out on ourselves again. So it's kind of like yo-yo diet, or yo-yo losing weight, or yo-yo overeating, or yo-yo even falling in love and then give out, why did you fall in love in this man, can you not see it, and then you breaking up and you angry again. Did you ever felt that? I was so much in this punishing myself, then complaining, then punishing myself again, then promising something for brighter day, and then falling back in the same routine. Is that ever happened to you? Now when I started looking what, no matter how much I will be smoking, no matter how much I will be depressed, life it's not getting any better for me. So more I was looking in that moment when I was really actually going deeper and deeper, more lower moment, more give out to myself, and then more complaining for myself, and then punishing myself, and then more and more and more lower. When I noticed at the moment when I was like actually starting thinking, would somebody come who have a cigarette? Like I didn't care who will come to me and visit me as long they have a cigarette. Or maybe that's my friend. Or maybe I will go and talk with my neighbor. Maybe he have or something like this. I actually noticing more I was going low, more I starting loving myself. That's mean more I care about to do something when actually it's not that good for me. So I was actually becoming kind of addicted to something. And of course, I was addicted to punishing myself and then complaining, but then again going back to some cigarette or something like that. And I did not like it. I never liked women with smoking when I was growing up. And I never smoked when I was teenager, like all my friends were smoking. And I was like, no. But for some reason, after divorce, probably because I felt that's it, I'm an adult, I can do whatever I want or whatever. I don't know, don't ask me. I know you probably felt sometimes like this. I know that's not good for me, but I'm do it. I'm kind of, I can do whatever I want. But actually came to the time when actually I felt I'm not really need this, and why am I doing this? I'm not a real smoker, so why am I taking cigarette from other people? Because I wouldn't buy, because I was very, very low in money, and it was very expensive for me because I was looking after child. And the most important, when I was smoking, I actually was hiding from my son. My son never seen me smoking when I on that time. And then I was kind of like embarrassed how I look being a smoking mom, because I want to encourage my child to be non-smoking and healthy living person, but then I was lying and for him and for myself. Do you ever feel like that? But you actually put it on one mask and actually don't really like that mask, but you're doing it and keeping it to make sure you know you look good, but actually inside, and it's not real you, and you're lying, and then everybody starting feeling your lie. So when I started seeing all this picture, and when I came to the point where I'm not finding love, I'm attracting wrong people and all this, and come to the point where I actually realized I could not make me do some things because of self discipline. I could not self discipline because I did not care about myself. Self discipline is self love. If you care and loving yourself, it will be a lot easier to finish with any like bad habits, like smoking or drinking or like overeating or maybe under eating, or maybe like if you not loving yourself, self discipline, it's out of the window. So to become this high achiever, what you would like to achieve, to become this person who actually could go and say, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to the gym because I want to look better, I want to feel better, I want to, be healthier and all that. And then next day we're not going because it's not enough of self love. Because mostly we're doing it to impress others. But then we're not really impressing ourselves. So other discipline just disappears like smoke in the air. So how to become this high achiever, this person who actually could be easy self-disciplined? To strengthen your self-love. That's mean if you're finishing and you want to finish your smoking, like say, you should say it's not healthy for me, for your body, and really think how it's damaging your body. Because if you really love yourself, you love your beautiful body, your vehicle of your soul, this person what you are, and if you're sitting in every day giving poison and poison and poison, of course you're not loving yourself. You more loving think what damaging, like smoking, alcohol, whatever, you loving that stuff more than yourself. When I was smoking only with the friends and in the group, I was actually more wanted to be with them, be part of other team or group or be cool or something like that, because I really did not like me. I didn't really love me. I more loved just to be there, have fun, because being single mom, I wanted to get out there somewhere with friends, in disco, whatever, and go and have fun. Just so get away from that troubled time when you, like, you think about your ex and all this and all that, you feeling kind of low. So more you feel low with some feelings, with stress or something, to run away to a happy moment, to forget about everything, it's a lot easier. This kind of old habits, it's only our reaching out for happier moment for have a cigarette, for happier moment to be outside with friends who will give you a cigarette or drink. And then you come home, but you come home to the same situation. And then you want to go back again, just like go and eat, and for overeating and nearly too much eating, because that's what's happening. It's called happy meal. It's happy eating. It's happy, overeating or self loving. Oh, I love me. Let's eat loads of chocolate or something like that. But really, more you care about yourself, more you loving yourself, you starting understanding more what that's not a healthy lifestyle. More I will be going out and smoking and late nights and doing all that stuff, I actually more damaging my own health, my own peace, my own this and that. And then what am I giving to my child? What am I example I giving for my child? And I started, like I said, I was starting punishing myself and come home and give out to myself, especially next day when you have a headache, when you have a, headache from too much alcohol and cigarettes. Of course, then you're feeling low and even more low because you punishing and complaining. Oh my God, why did I done this? I shouldn't. And next time I will not do it. And of course, next weekend come and you will there again because you want to forget your week. You want to go and have fun. And then of course, Sunday you have a headache and all other things happens again. And that's nothing wrong if you're doing in a way what is not damaging you. But mostly it is. Like if you really, really look in the doctors and all that lifestyle, it is damaging. But of course, more I was give out to myself, more I was punishing myself, really, oh, you silly, you stupid, you're not good enough. And then if someone would be good and better coming into my life, I would feel I'm not good enough for that person because I didn't love me. So how can someone else could love me if I don't even love me? And that's where it comes self-love. Self-love, it's really looking what you're eating, looking what you're doing, what you're watching, what you're reading, what music I know it sounds like, oh my God, that's a hard job. But when you're going into the point where you're starting caring about yourself, everything becomes different and it's a lot easier. Like I have a lot of client who wants to lose weight and it always comes back to higher level and again comes back to the same where they begin because we're forgetting about self-love. Why am I doing this? Why am I overeating? Why am I eating too late? Why am I, well, maybe I should do something instead. And I have wonderful clients who actually lost weight without any exercise because I'm not exercises or gym routine person. For me, it's the first love yourself. Self-love is self-discipline. And that helps everything. Because I love me, I go to have running. Because I love me, I will not take that cigarette. And when I understand this, I stopped smoking like that. Never again. And actually, thanks God, I attract men who's not smoking. My friends starting everybody just to stop smoking. Just like 1 minute. And like seriously, one moment is like everybody stopped smoking. I'm not saying that's me done it, but it feels like something changed when I changed. For me. And maybe they changed in some ways, but looked like I had friends, very close friends, and they all were smoking, and just boom, everything changed, and it's like become unfashionable to go and do outside, sit outside and do something. It's nobody does it anymore in my circle. And that's like, wow, that was like shocking for me. And that become a lot easier because my friends and my family or whatever who's around me, they not doing it. Like I said, if my man is not smoking and all that, you're forgetting about that completely. So how to become this person who is really can become self stronger, disciplined? Rise your self love. If you really, really care about you, if you really wake up and want to achieve amazing things for your family, if you want to become someone a little bit bigger than yesterday or week ago or month ago, needs to grow. Nobody small, little someone who's feeling small can't go achieve a big things what they want and dreaming in their life. So really, why I am doing this every 2 week on Sundays, energy healing sessions in the group, because we growing and rising self-love. When you rising your self-love, actually all negative things goes away. Darkness, wanting to overeat, wanting, because you're becoming loving yourself person. So you care about, okay, no, I think it's no need anymore, because that's enough now. Because like I was saying, overeating is looking for the pleasure. Going out and drinking, it's looking for great time and again some pleasure. But then when you're being next day, you're not feeling that much pleasure. Why is that? Because inside your soul is not happy and you know that. Especially, sorry, but I know many times becoming one night stands. That's another huge unhappy moment. And next morning, why is this nobody happy if they had wonderful time? If you would really dig in deep in your soul, you will understand what actually I give myself to someone what I don't even know, what I don't even like them. I don't even know probably name. That's how low your soul feels, and really then starting complaining and then starting punishing, and then people starting going more out of this self-love, but actually more, oh, you're not good, why you done it, you silly billy, and complaining more and give out on yourself more. And that's where it comes this self-discipline kind of part of, if you love yourself, it's very easy to self-discipline. It's like nothing wrong with that. If you feel, okay, if I want to go in gym, I will go because I want to look after myself. If I want and do my training, or if I want and I will eat less, or if I want, I will be doing, all month cleared and all that, whatever you want, you can achieve. But only if you're understanding, I'm doing it for myself, for my better me, for me, because I love me, then it comes a lot easier than, oh, I need to lose weight. Why? Well, I want to please, I need to fit in this dress, or I need to fit that. Or no, that's not self-discipline. If you love yourself and extra portion of cheese on the chips and fish, that's very damaging of your figure if you want to fit in your dress. I'm just giving an example. And that will not be good, because you will have to go and run and do and so why do you do that? Like, don't do that. That's so easy. But people say, oh, it's so hard to lose weight, or it's so hard to do this. It's not hard. It's not hard if you self discipline from love from within. I love me, so I will not do this that will damage me. So if you will think everything what you do is this, I'm doing it because for me be better, or am I doing this because to please someone, or am I doing because of I'm not happy and this will make me happy for 5 minutes, but then I will be very unhappy and give out to myself later. That's why I'm doing every 2 weeks energy healing session online on Zoom. You staying in your bed, you staying in your pajamas, We switch it on Zoom and we're doing huge energy healing session, connecting you with the planets, and only VIP members or gold members who are with me getting special care on energetically. And they always can text me, ring me, ask me questions all the time when they becoming my members, VIP, gold, or platinum. And I'm having now new membership, new kind of part of plan. That's the more expensive one, but actually girls or boys can give anything they need every day, kind of points. Okay, go and do this, don't do this, or go and do that. When someone looks after you, at your side, at your shoulder, and really, because sometimes we need that little kick extra, because we think if nobody see me, nobody knows anyway, so will do. So that's another my level of how can I serve you? How can I kick your ass? How can I help you to achieve what you want? But really, it could be in business, could be in love, could be in beauty, could be in losing weight. Really high achiever, what is for you? For me, it's high achiever when have all three levels in the same line, kind of nearer to the same line. Balance in your life. Love, money, health. And I achieved that now very nicely. I'm working from home, so I have a lot of free time. Not like free time, but I can go with my dog, I can go in my garden, I can meditate. As when I was very, 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 very busy with work, yes, that part a little bit was kind of say hurting. But now I feel I'm very much in the beautiful balance, and everybody asking me, when will you open your shop? And you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to. I love it. I live my life what I want. I have my peace, my freedom. I love being with my cats and dog. I love being in my green garden where it's all tomatoes, cucumbers, salads. Oh, I think now I achieved that point when I'm really happy. And I go in a year, we go what? I think fourth holiday now will be, or third or fourth. I think it's fourth. I'm not sure. You see, I'm already lost my number because I'm not counting them, because we go when we wanted to go and when we have an amazing like event or something like that. And that's what I always say: live your life, but only if you're loving yourself more than pleasing others, than being for others. And when you becoming this full of love, you starting shining full of love to help for others and to really become this love sunshine in your family, in your work, in between your friends, and everything is changing. So if you want to become this VIP member, you can try first energy healing session for free, and next Wednesday, Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, we will be having a huge energy healing session up to clearing your money blocks, your abundance blocks, but actually sitting, it could be yours, but it could be even your family. It could be even your granddad, who maybe was a monk or someone who actually swear, but they will not take money and they will never use money for anything. And if anybody in your family was like that, if they promised, it's in the blood. And if they said, I will never work for money, I will never save money, money is evil, it's in your blood. It's in your DNA. And now when you want to go and do something, your blood inside saying, whoa, whoa, no, 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 you can't do this. And you can feel your mind is switched off and your good idea disappeared, because its scarcity comes in, because you will break the promise what you promised. Not you, but in your DNA, that promise sits. In your blood, it's like a big computer. And all memory from hundreds and hundreds years is staying in there. It's a lot of wisdom in there, but a lot of blocks as well. So we need to work on them if you want to achieve what you want to achieve. But if it's something in there sitting, you can do whatever you want. It will not go anywhere. So this next Sunday, that will be the big work on that. And if you know, today is the full moon and tomorrow and all, it's a huge moon, and its moon is in the Aries alignment, and that's mine. So I feel so much in good energy, what actually really connecting with me, because I am Aries. And don't look at Aries, it's in March or April. Moon, it goes like different way as the, not only for the horoscope way, but actually how months and moons and all aligned. So this weekend will be very much good for me, like for myself, because I'm Aries and I feel very much connected with that. But Aries is really burning the old you and old kind of feelings and all that, but it's good to work and the same time aligns you in your best way. So now is the best time to work on your alignment with your self discipline. So if you have any questions, if you want to know how can become a VIP member, how can I become the person who achieves everything, and someone sits at your next shoulder and say, "Oh, hello, show me, did you done that?" And you know, if you didn't done that, it will be in trouble. But it's always good when you have, why is the best, like best champions, best achievers in the world, they all had couple coaches who will look, did you done your training, coaches who will look at your diet, coaches who, because you have to be this perfect alignment with that what you want to be. Because if you will be sitting and ordering from the takeaway food and hoping about smaller, slimmer, leaner body, that's not the same. So you have to feel very much, I want to do it for me, and this is what I'm doing, it's for me to achieve what I want. And then when you really know what, somebody sit there at your shoulder and say, show me, show me. And if you get that, you will be achieve a lot more. So I talk to you pretty soon, because you're sending me message, private message. Yes, I want to talk about how can I become a VIP member? How can I grow? How can I achieve more in my life? More peace, more love, more abundance, but at the same time, how become more self-discipline. Because that's all it will bring you into your high achievements for your love, money, health, and really for everything you dream. So I talk to you on Monday, and I hope if you are single, going into the singles event, what I was actually giving interview another day. So if you missed it, go back into videos and you will see in there recordings about this weekend. Amazing. Wow, sounds really interesting. Singles event. I would be there definitely. But I think I done my looking for my man. We are nearly 7 years together and we are very happy. So I'm wishing you all the same. Be happy, love, and be loved. And I talk to you on Monday. Never ever stop. Believe in love.